You know what I've learned? Sometimes to upgrade, you have got to get uncomfortable. You have got to be humble. You have, first of all, got to want more. And sometimes, baby, you just got to downgrade to upgrade. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to It's Your Girls K Chronicles. We running, we running, we running. Running, yeah. Yeah. Stumbling, crumbling. Said we get it back. Oh, yeah. It's Your Girl K. Inspired. Beyond and inspired. Yeah, yeah. And I'm serious, y'all. Like, you cannot be so afraid to move. You know, you can't get to a point in your life where you're really not happy, but I'm comfortable. That comfortable, you got to get uncomfortable. You gotta step out of your comfort zone, and you gotta stop practicing sanity, which is doing the same shit every goddamn day, but expecting something new the next day. It ain't gonna happen. You know, I had to learn that the hard way. I had to downgrade. You know, I most definitely it was like a requirement. It was a necessity. I had to downgrade. So that eventually later on down the road I will have more. You know, I remember thinking, I went through, because that saying is much easier said than done. Don't get it twisted, because that shit is hard. It is hard. I'm walking, living in it, waking up in it, in the struggle every single fucking day. You know, and some days it's harder than the other. Some days it's easier than others. Today was an easy day. It was a good day. So that's why I want to come to you guys and just tell you my moves, tell you how I'm feeling, because let me take you back a year and a half ago. I was working at this customer service. It was a telemarketing job. That was the first ever telemarketing job I ever did, where we were calling out people and offering them benefits of their health insurance, some cream to be sent to their home, and you got this amount of money. It was like, what, $20, $25 per phone call, per sale. You know, we were salespersons. So I did really good at that. I was making $800 to $900 a week doing that, okay? But I was miserable as fuck. Prior to that, I spent 7 years at a company called Express Scripts on the phone, and I worked from home. I was very bored with the job. It was no progression, and healthcare just always was my passion. So I decided February of 2018 that I was going to leave this job. And I took a job. I can say it now because, you know, I was really, really embarrassed, really humble making that much at 28 years old with 2 kids. Like, I went from making $13 an hour working Express Scripts, and then I went even higher, making $800 to $900 a week doing the telemarketing job. But I just wasn't happy. So I took a CNA job, making $9.50 an hour, and that's actually, I'm headed to this job right now. I'm making more now. I'm not gonna discuss that, you know, in great detail, but I was making $9.50 an hour then when I took the job. And let me tell you, I lost it all. I lost my car working at that job. I lost a lot. Like, I had to downgrade how I was living. My car got repossessed. Let me tell you, I've been through some shit, okay? But every day, I kid you guys not, every day working that shift, because it was, CNA is backbreaking for that little bit of pay. Down here in South Florida, because that's my second time working as a CNA. One, when I was 18, I was making $12 an hour. And then now, down here in South Florida, they don't pay you nothing for a CNA here. And it's backbreaking work. Like, I remember when I first started doing CNA, I just came home and I just went to sleep, you guys. But anyway, so I lost my car, all of that happened. But I would go home from working the CNA job happier with less than I was making $800-900 an hour. I mean, $800-900 a week. an hour, shit, a week working the telemarketing job. I was miserable. I could not stand the managers. They was something wicked, you know. But I'm happier here. I was happier, you know, at my job that I'm currently at, making that little bit of money. But because the money was so low, it motivated me every day. And seeing different nurses come in our facility, rehab therapists, physical therapists, like seeing all type of hair care people and scrubs come and go throughout the facility, it motivated me every day. And I started studying for the T's. I looked up YouTubers, seeing what they would suggest you study, and I made my own study guide. I never purchased one T's book, and that was actually one of the questions on one of my previous videos. I never purchased a T's book to study for the T's test. I just looked up different YouTubers, and I made my own study guide. And I'm here where I'm at now. Like when I was making $800 to $900 a week, I wasn't thinking about no school. Like it just kept going further and further and further back and back. My dreams were steadily on hold because I had got comfortable being miserable. I was miserable at that job, but I was comfortable because the money was good. I had got comfortable in my miserableness, so I wasn't putting forth no kind of effort to take no kind of T's, to take nothing, to dig into a program seriously. I kept putting it off, and when I became a CNA, I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the most rewarding but humbling fields you would ever work in. It's one of the most humbling jobs that you can have, okay? I'm glad that I went back to doing CNA work. Then eventually I ended up getting a raise. I got raised to the med tech where I'm passing medication at the facility. My owner, she sent me to get trained, and now I'm the med tech of the facility. So here we are now, and now I'm only working weekends, so I can't complain about a thing. You know, I'm happy where I'm at now. I'm in a really good spirit. I just passed term 1 of nursing school. Like things is really looking up. Things are going great, and that's because I had to downgrade to upgrade. You know, going through the process was tough. I ended up losing things, and that didn't feel good. But even in the midst of me losing things, I still was looking at the bigger picture. You know what? Like, I know I'm finna get it this time. I'm finna get into a nursing program. I'm gonna do it this time. And look, it's all coming to fruition. So sometimes you gotta get uncomfortable, and you just simply gotta downgrade your life to upgrade it later and even better. Because I will be somebody's nurse, you know? So don't ever look at it like that. Because all my family, they was like, oh, you need to get another job, leave this job. But lo and behold, like, you know, people don't really see your picture. I'm not the type of person that go based on what another person feel like I should be doing with my life. Don't be afraid, you guys. Don't be afraid to downgrade. If in the end, you're going to be upgrading. Because sometimes you got to do just that. You have to get uncomfortable. You have to... Sometimes you just gotta, you know, different people are motivated in different ways. And me, I have to get uncomfortable to get motivated. But thanks so much, you guys. If you can relate, put a situation down below. Comment below. What are some of the things that you've downgraded in your life to later upgrade? What are some things that you have currently, you know, this may be something you're going through now, like me. I'm walking in my downgrade, okay? I'm still walking in my downgrade. I'm currently in nursing school. It's all coming to pass. One day, one class, one semester at a time. But that's it, yeah. It's all good on this end, you know? It's all good. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, prosperous week up ahead, mentally and physically. Like, you know, I've been stressing mental health, seriously. Like I said in my last video, like, it's so important to protect your space and your energy and your thoughts. Be positive. Live life. Much love. No hate. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. If you haven't already, subscribe to your girl.
It gets better. It gets better. It gets better.